What are you doing here?
I work here?
Since when?
Since, no. Okay.
Yeah, I was gone for 3 weeks because I was studying abroad, so I didn't necessarily get to start with everyone else. But now I'm here, I'm back, and now I'm taking over the vlogs. So because Jacob is working on the actual application itself, he has gifted to me the vlogs and the blog, so I'll be taking over that from here on out. So yeah, pretty much what I did this week was I just shot footage and edited a little bit, and then, you know, just did that. But also, during this week, everyone else got to try on some VR headsets, and, you know, it was cool. Got some footage of that. We introduced the new members of the team to Dead and Buried, the game that we were playing last year that involves shooting zombies in the VR space, and eventually getting overrun by a horde. What else did we do?
It was kind of a short week because of 4th of July, so on the last day everyone also did brief elevator pitches for what their part of the project was, and then also we made a game plan for the last week since the week after next we're going to Penn State. I helped out with some stuff. I remember definitely like uploading pictures and like identifying them and stuff. So we're down here in the seed bank. Well, it's actually more of the library holding area, and I spent a little bit of time down here helping categorize things. Evelyn got all the way up to 50 plants, and now we have to narrow them back down so that way like she can determine how many actually should be in the final product.
Alright, I'm cutting it off at 50. Okay, so I finally finished off the plants and we got up to at least 50 plants. So that was awesome. Now we had to narrow it down to at least 20 more. And right now it's kind of hazy on which plants that we can use because we need a 3D shot of each area. And I'm kind of picking out what I think we'll be able to see within that shot. So I do have 20 picked out right now, but it's not like concrete.
So this week, what I did was entirely just write out a transcript of the interview we did last week with the USDA Forest Service officer, which was a lot of work, and it took a really long time, but I finally managed to do it after 2 days, since we only had 3 days of work this week. Next week, I am planning on taking the transcription, stitching different parts of it together, and then creating an audio track out of the interview that we took in order to create an audio for the VR application.
Yeah, so that kind of leads into what I've been doing this week. This week, I've been taking last year's app that I made and just you know, cleaning it up, getting rid of any like assets that don't need to be there, kind of reformatting stuff, trying to fix up the UI interaction on there. Really just trying to like, you know, reel her in and try to fix up the app because it was made within 4 weeks last year. And I'm trying to essentially just clean it up, brush up the dust and cobwebs, and, you know, just try to make it better. And it has copied over. Good. Yeah, so just like stuff that I need to work on for the app, I need to set up a system for the UI where you'll be able to shoot a raycast at a user interfaced object and be able to interact with it. Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to get done. What we did last year was we just had like a collider on the line on there, and just basically if it swiped over a box with another collider, it would be like, oh, this is interactable, you can click on it. And there's better ways to do that, and I'm trying to do the better way this year. And another thing that I'm trying to do is, last year what I did was, for each like location, I built an entirely new scene in Unity. And so instead of moving from scene to scene, what you can do is have one scene where you just load the video onto the sphere instead. So that should help with like load times so that it doesn't take forever to move from scene to scene. And also another thing that I'm working on is moving to different scenes within a scene. So basically, that's kind of irrelevant now that I think about it. yeah, so I should really write up like specifically what I need to do. So just like what I was talking about, like there's no need to move from scene to scene if I'm removing the scenes. So what I need to do now is instead be able to create a toggle or like a button that will allow the user to like switch scenes within a scene. Yeah. Yeah, so that's basically what I'm doing this week. I'm just like programming, cleaning up the app, trying to make it run more efficiently, and try to do some stuff better in it.
Oh, well, now I'm back here.
How did it feel? Was it scary?
Yeah. Yeah, it was like shaky.
I have recurring dreams.
I don't know if I want to do it again.
Are you sure they're
I'm gonna
dreams?
go eat. I don't know.
They sound like nightmares.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I don't know if those dreams are normal. Okay.
It means something
Yeah.
when you're
Okay.
falling. Does that mean that like you're not in control of your life or something?
Oh my god, how did she do that?
I don't know.
It's the same dream as like when you like you're losing your teeth. That nightmare.
I don't know. I feel like that's more so like a dream about like, or a nightmare about going to the dentist the next day. It's like, oh no.
It's actually the most common nightmare.
Going to the dentist?
No, it's having your teeth fall out.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah.
That is not a nightmare that I've had.
Has anybody in this room had that nightmare?
I've had that nightmare.
Wait, what kind of nightmare?
Where your teeth are falling out?
What? Oh, okay.
Really? Then you two have your life together then.
Yes, I mean,
Because like I read what it means. It's like you're not in control. And I was like, what?
Well, I think
I'm in
I
control.
actually think I might have a good explanation for this. I had braces as a kid, so I bet you like as a kid I thought that would keep my teeth in.
Really?
I don't doubt it. I was like 8.
You know what's funny is I haven't had that nightmare since I've got my wisdom tooth pulled.
Weird.
Maybe I was worried about that.
Yeah. Or maybe like you actually had a tooth come out and it was no big deal.
Oh no, the dream, it was like
Oh,
crumbling out. Like
you know what my
I'm so
nightmare is
spitting
gonna
in
be
the
tonight,
sink.
right? Like I'm totally gonna have this experience now.
I was like,
It was like so real. It
What?
was so real to us.
So instead of like your
Are
teeth
you on
falling
the
out,
thing
have
yet?
you ever had the
I
dream
don't
where
know,
like
wait.
you
The
accidentally
blowback
chomp too
scared
hard
me.
and you
Oh,
break
Yeah.
it?
Okay,
that
I've
too.
had all
Yeah.
of them. I've had like
Keep it on.
not
Keep
all
it on.
your teeth, but definitely like
Like they're just crumbling apart.
chew something and something's wrong. Like
Are you on the little bitty platform?
yeah, oh my god. Yeah, we didn't say that were fun.
Yeah.
The mind is a crazy thing.